What's good with y'all? Hey, we're nearing in on our first 100 subscribers on the new channel. So for everybody that's came in, check me out, whether you're new to the channel or you're just coming in from the Wyzanow channel, I want to put a big salute to you guys because we're nearing that and we're doing it rather quickly. So I appreciate you coming through. In this video today, this one is a tough one because I'm going to brainstorm how I would book CM Punk's favor from Paul Heyman because I couldn't put it all together in my mind to make it concise. So we're going to book this one right here on the fly. I got some notes and I'm going to try my best to construct this. This is going to be a bit of some theorying going on. And I know it's going to keep you guys engaged. And I already know the comments are going to come because the stuff that I'm thinking is like, whoa. So I'll just say, if you're new here, stumbling upon the channel, we do wrestling content. I'm not confusing anybody. It's 100% wrestling content here. And drop a like on the video. Your comments, it'll be there. I'm sure of it. Now, we're over a minute in. Let's lock in. I'm going to start right off at the top of what CM Punk's favor is that he's going to need from Paul Heyman. To me, I think it's obvious. CM Punk wants a WrestleMania main event spot. Question is, how do we get it? That's what Paul Heyman is there for. But what can Paul Heyman do as a favor that can guarantee him a spot in the WrestleMania main event? See, in this video, I think that I can book CM Punk's heel turn. But how do we get to a heel turn? See, Punk pointed at that WrestleMania sign, that imaginary WrestleMania sign, because he knew that he could get it. Oh, there's gonna be some twists and turns in this theory. There's one way that Paul Heyman can guarantee CM Punk a WrestleMania spot. But before we get there, let's tell what we have to do in order for CM Punk's spot at WrestleMania to be taken away. We have the Elimination Chamber coming up. And in order for this theory to work, I need John Cena to win the Elimination Chamber. You guys are going to see really quickly what the favor is going to become. And then I'm going to give you a twist. So we get John Cena to win the Elimination Chamber. And now we have to pick who's going to face who. Do we still go with Jey and Goon and then we go with Cena and Cody? We can go that way. Can we go with Cena and Goon and Cody and Jey? We can go that way. But for this to work, I need Jey to pick Goon. I need Cena to pick Cody. I need that to happen. Cody can main event night one with John Cena. He can main event that and get that right on up out the way. But see, Jey Uso is going to have to main event night two. However, what if the triple threat match just is so hot and is so bubbling and it's just boiling into night two? Well, see, that interferes with Jey, right? Because it's going to be such a hot main event quality match that you can put it in the main event, but it would be at the cost of Jey Uso. So here's where the favor comes in. Unbeknownst to Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins, because Roman still doesn't know what the favor is. They had that face-to-face, CM Punk and Roman Reigns. They had a bit of a face-to-face. And Paul Heyman said, we'll talk about what that favor is after War Games. But nothing was ever said of it again. I mean, Roman still hasn't talked about getting his Uafala back. Roman hasn't talked yet. So I'm under the suspicion, if you look at that face-to-face, Roman and Heyman was looking at each other. Heyman looked scared and Roman looked like, no way, ain't no way, right? Like you wouldn't dare. I think you guys are starting to see where this is going. So we get our triple threat match, but somehow we get Jey to open WrestleMania. I mean, it's a good way to start the crowd for the night, right? Get them up, you get them yeeting. I mean, you possibly win the title, right? You know, everybody's happy. But see, now the fans are pissed and we're wondering, why is this triple threat going on the main event? How did we get this here? How did we get this spot here? Again, unbeknownst to Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins, the deal kicked in. The favor was cashed in. Paul Heyman, this even pains me to say it. Paul Heyman goes behind the back of Roman Reigns and taps in with The Rock. Why would he do that? Heyman and The Rock have no beef. As far as Heyman knows, he did good business with The Rock in that tag team at Mania. They've had no fallout since. Heyman respects the Samoan lineage, which is going to bring us back to that tree at some point, maybe at WrestleMania 42. But by Heyman tapping into The Rock grants this triple threat as the main event. See, now this leaves us a bit of a conundrum. There was a time where Jey Uso was the one that had to tell Jimmy Uso that he was no longer in the bloodline. He talked about how now he's getting title matches, he's getting in main events, he's main events at WrestleMania, he's done all of these things, and it's all been because of Roman Reigns. But then when he told Jimmy Uso that he was out of the bloodline, what did he do? He turned around and he kicked Roman in the face. Why? Because Jey let everybody know that he's picking his brother before all of the glory. He takes his brother before it all. So when Roman finds out this news, does he give it all up? All of the success that he's had with the wise man cashed in a favor for somebody that's not bloodline, and he gives up all of his glory and side with his cousin that's been cheated out of a main event. I mean, think about it. The entire buildup for all of Jey Uso, main event. He finally wins and he's gonna main event WrestleMania. And they're pushing this main event thing hard, only for Heyman and The Rock to take it away. Now, does this mean that Heyman's done something wrong? No. He's in a bit of a conundrum. He called in a favor to help save Roman. In order for him to cash in on that favor, he had to make a deal with the devil, The Rock. In turn, CM Punk also makes a deal with the devil, The Rock, somebody who he has history with, for robbing him. Oh, wow. Full circle like a mug. Oh my God, full circle. Then you're gonna let somebody like Dwayne come around and take your WrestleMania spot. Dwayne took Punk's WrestleMania main event spot. And now Dwayne pays the favor back to Punk by taking away Jey Uso's main event spot. Whoa, a full circle. Wow. Okay, that just hit me. Wow. Full circle like a mug. All right. So now, where does that leave everybody? Roman leaves Heyman. Heyman now has to side with Punk. You know, he's gonna need some sort of protection, because what if Solo comes back and wants to go on a tear again? You know, what if Jacob still loves Solo and they go through tearing up everything with Jacob as the front man? And maybe, just maybe, since now Heyman owes The Rock, maybe Heyman becomes The Rock's wise man. Maybe Heyman has to do The Rock's bidding and now has to lead that misfit bloodline group. See, this is where it gets cloudy for me, because I don't know where you go from here. Here is just like when they say they're in the third inning of game one and now they're into game two and the first, and it's like there's so much you can do here. And at this point right here, I'm kind of stuck, because you have a favor that you owe The Rock. The favor that you owed Punk was cashed in. You no longer owe Punk, but you need Punk's assistance, or you need Punk's shelter. What if Punk decides he wants to lead that misfit bloodline group as a favor to The Rock? And now because of this, you got The Rock, CM Punk. Well, let's just leave CM Punk out of it. But you know what? Let's keep CM Punk in it. Oh God, let's keep CM Punk in there. You got The Rock, CM Punk, and the misfit bloodlines. And then you got the bloodline, Roman Reigns. And now, because of this backstab that was done to his friend Jey Uso, and again, unbeknownst to Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins, they concede to their differences. They stand united to take on this new, bigger foe group. There was a small part in the Rumble where Cena had Seth up for the AA and Roman saved him with a Superman punch. Roman still got love for that dude. And now going into WrestleMania 42, you can finally get your one-on-one with CM Punk and Seth Rollins. And you can finally get your one-on-one with Roman and The Rock. I think this could work. Wow, yeah, this could go in so many directions, but this could work. Too bad it's not gonna happen.